The vast majority of hard drives today are fixed disk drives that use mechanical parts and magnetism in order to read and write information and give us a permanent storage location. Now, that's vast majority is probably a little bit old terminology. Okay, we are seeing a massive influx of SSD in a lot of machines. It's probably still 50-50, but it's really difficult to know the exacts on those statements. What is a fixed disk drive? Well, it's actually made up of a number of components. I think this just helps to kind of understand this. You will not be taking apart hard drives. You will never deal with these unless you've destroyed a hard drive by opening the cover. So I've always thought it was somewhat, why do we necessarily need to know this? But some of it helps to make other things like file systems and whatnot a bit more sense when you think about it. I will disclaimer, this is more historical, or not historical, but a little bit more comprehensive to try to understand the inner workings, but not necessary for the exams. The platter, metal or plastic disc coated with magnetic material. And as I said earlier, they run on a spindle. So it's this axis or central hub. The platters will spin around, and then you have read-write heads, which are magnetic devices that both read and write the data, okay? And the platter, they're actually attached to what's called an actuator arm that kind of moves it as the platters are spinning. The actuator is moving and reading and writing bits, zeros and ones, into a magnetic platter through electricity, which it's pretty amazing when you look into it. And any of these things, if you want to get more information, some of this stuff is kind of fascinating. This is why we get into IT. So howstuffworks.com is a great website just for anything you can think of, not even just IT related. But those are the different components that make up a magnetic hard drive.